necropolis that we've been up to, and this was like in a Lindoff place we stayed. Rhodes town is up there. Water park is around there. The airport there. And where else have we been? The other day we went there. We've been mainly north, because we don't do much south, especially when we're already there. Anyway, this is like the map, and then the thumbs up are like places to do and things to see. There was a butterfly place there, and I like butterflies, but I realised it was same for moths, so I didn't think it was going to be the greatest one. And I've seen butterflies before. I'm not sure. Well, this is like Rhodes City sort of map, and then this is kind of like Rhodes Old Town. It's like the map of the whole island. Let me just like. But I'm now gonna get my bag. So my phone, got some headphones there. But I'm going to show you what I take in my bag when I go places next to my bag. So it's quite sunny, but I've basically got my waterproof protector on my phone to get some cool footage, and I'm going to use it like twice, because when I went to Rhodes Town I took it out and I've got to put it in like I've just got it last like 3 days after that, 3-4 days after that, because I took it out and then forgot to put it back in. My chilli bottled water, and sometimes we have like the big bottles of water. I sometimes take them with me as well. And then in the front, if I open it one-handed, so wait a sec. I've got, well, this is like water park map, that's stuff from yesterday. And then I've got my portable charger, which is dead, so I need to charge that. And some hair balls if I want to tie my parts into buns or something, which I have done a couple of days in the sea, but in the pool I don't really bother. And that is all I take, plus my phone and my headphones, but I'm obviously filming on my phone, and then my headphones were on my bed a minute ago. And this is basically what I take. Obviously this I don't take every day, that's just today. And so the plans for today is to basically, we were gonna go out for the day because it's our last day to go out, because tomorrow night we leave. But we decided we can't because there's so much food left in our fridge that we need to come here and eat. It's not like portable food either. We actually have 5 eggs, 6 eggs, I don't know. We've got this like massive thing of eggs, and we've got it 3 times I think in total. And we've still got half of the last one left. We need to use up the eggs. What else have we got? We've got ketchup to use up. We've got cereal to use up. And like cheese and ham and stuff. And not stuff you can necessarily take to the beach. So we decided this morning we're going to stay in at the pool for like a couple of hours, go to the pool, come back to the room and have a decent lunch and use up as much of the food as possible. And then this afternoon maybe go around Lindoff town and like the beach. And I just need to quickly fill or put my portable charger on charge. Repack my bag. And then I'll show you I'll wear this jumper. I meant to wear it straight away. I've got these jeans on tomorrow. And even though we're going evening time, it's still really hot because some nights I've been absolutely boiling. But I can't believe I've got to wear that tomorrow. And then start packing up all this stuff. But this is my outfit, and then my Converse hat again. And this time I've got, this is quite an old t-shirt, but it's a dark pink Jack Wolf t-shirt. Actually matches my bottle. And then I'm wearing my same Hollister shorts again. They're just nice and easy to slip on and off the pool, rather than jean shorts, but I wear like denim shorts. I wear them when we go out there. I need the shoes I'm wearing. Just flip-flops, we're only walking to the pool. pool. If we were going to the beach, I would have to wear sandals to get up and down the hills. But today, this is what I'm wearing, and I can't obviously film at the pool because it's quiet and stuff, and just want to enjoy it. But and then we're going to come back, have some lunch here, and then go out this afternoon. And I'll make sure I film when we go out, because I don't feel like I've got loads of content, so I'll make sure I film when I get out later. Just made it to the beach for the final time, and it's same as normal. We went to the pool and then had some lunch in to use some stuff up, but we've used most of it up. And now we've come to the beach for the final time. And tomorrow I'm just going to stay and enjoy my time. I'm not going to film in or out the water. I want to enjoy my final time at the beach. And we're leaving at 6:25 tomorrow. We arrive home, we land at about midnight, about 3 AM. Just to enjoy my time. Tonight we're going to go back, go up the hill for second to final time, because tonight we'll go back up again. Get ready for dinner, go out for dinner, pack after dinner, maybe pack tomorrow morning. We have to check out the room at like 12ish, and then put our suitcase in like a luggage lounge, go to the pool for a few, and then leave at 6:25. But I'll see you tonight. I just want to enjoy my time, not worry about filming bits, because it's the final time we're going to be here. I don't want to film bits in and out of the water. That's what I'm filming when in our final time here. But I'll see you tonight. I'm like a pink butterfly dress. And we're going to go and get some tea straight away at 8 o'clock. And then go to look around some shops with our final night. And then we've got to go to bed extremely early tonight. Get back as soon as possible, because tomorrow night, like, sleep is on the plane. Even though the flight's only 4 hours. We like plane and then car, and then obviously bed. But tomorrow night it's like travelling, so we're not going to get any sleep, so we need to get to bed early. But this is what I'm wearing tonight. Pool is regulated when it's like a kid's pool. We normally go to the pool around the corner, but we don't actually pass that going to dinner, because we go like down there, and the pool's that way. This is the pool, the kids' pool at night. But I can't show you the one because we need to go that way to town, and that way is where the pool is. But I thought I'll show you this anyway. See how pretty it looks. So this is our last meal out, seeing as we're at the airport tomorrow night. I don't know whether I've caught this justice, but in my picture, meatballs are quite a Greek thing here. And the very first day we were here, actually not the very first day because we flew and we arrived at like midnight, but the first proper full day we were here. Went out for a look around the town and then have some lunch and then go to the pool. We wanted to check out the place first. And we went to this place for lunch. We actually went back for dinner one night as well. But we went out for lunch. And I got meatballs and it came with rice and chips. Now, that was the very first full day we had here. So we came on the Wednesday, the 31st, and it was the first I had it. And since then I've never had meatballs. And I love the meatballs because, like, it's a Greek thing. They're going to do them well here. The Greek food's obviously going to be nice. Especially because it's been eating food for 2 weeks. I know it's nice anyway. So I thought last night I've got to have meatballs, especially when I've only had them once, which was like the very first day, and I'm like, I really love meatballs, so I've decided to get meatballs again. And I've got it with a few potatoes, and I've got some veg, and the veg is, well, I didn't choose the veg, it just came with it. I didn't even know I was getting potatoes. I didn't know what it came with, I just had to hope I liked it. I'm sure I do. Which I do now, I've got it. But a few potatoes, and the vegetables is coordinated carrot. And now I'm going to dig into this. And I'm planning on getting an ice cream later, so I'll catch up with you then. So I've just got an ice cream. This is basically the ice cream shop at the bottom of the hill that we've never tried. Because usually when we have dinner, we're full. And so we've had an ice cream during the day and stuff more. We did have one ice cream on a night before. But we went to a different one. But we walk past these every single night, this ice cream shop in particular, every night to go up the hill. Because it's right at the bottom of the hill, and they look like incredible, stunning ice creams. So this is basically our last night, because tomorrow night we're going to be on the aeroplane. So I can't believe I'm saying my last ice cream, and it could potentially be the best. I can't believe we walk past it every single night. It's absolutely amazing ice cream. The looks so it's only €2 a scoop, and we haven't even, I guess because there's one a little bit further down that's cheaper, but I'm not sure why, but we haven't really had this. But last proper night here. Tomorrow we go at like 6:30. We get the coach back to the airport about 6:30 PM, so yeah. So my last ice cream, because I'm probably not going to have one tomorrow. I might, but I might not. But I've had one in the hotel before, and them ice creams are quite nice. But basically, yeah, this is the ice cream I've got. I'm not actually sure what the name of the shop's called, but basically just at the bottom of the hill, and the ice cream look amazing. You know when they're alright big and like proper ice cream. So as you can see, I need to eat it quickly so it doesn't melt. But the bottom layer is vanilla, which I always get. Vanilla is like one of these flavours I like. I'm not fussy with ice cream flavours, but there are quite a few I don't like. Chocolate's one of them. I've started getting into chocolate's one I hate the most, but I've started to get into flavours such as lemon and strawberry, and not just vanilla all the time. So I've got 2 scoops, as you can tell. The bottom scoop is vanilla ice cream, which I always get. The top scoop is lemon. They look pretty much the same, but I don't know whether you can properly tell, but I can properly tell because I've got it close up. Bottom layer is more yellowy. The top layer is pure white, that's just like lemon flavoured. So I'm going to tuck into this quickly before it starts to melt. And this might be the last thing I film, so if you do, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll probably see you tomorrow, because by the time I get back, I'll probably go straight to bed. But that's it for now, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Walk into the pool and then go and have a evening, which I'm not looking forward to. What's happening? And it's only a week to be going on the weekend. So as you can tell, I'm just at the pool, and as you can see, the pool has a stunning, sensational scenery and view, and I'm just going to try and sit here and soak up the views for one final time. It's quite upsetting me that we're leaving today, but at the same time, I've not been able to upload for 2 weeks, and I feel bad. But anyway, I've been in the pool once already today. I'm about to have some lunch. But I am 100% going in again, because this water is such a calm, boiling hot water. Like, I don't know if I mentioned this before on vlogs, but the water is literally hotter in than out. So I'm going to have my lunch. I think I've got a ham and cheese sandwich, and then I am 100% going back in the water, because it's the last time I get to go in. So I'm going to make the most of it and get back in, and I'll catch up with you later. So I've just got back from shopping for like 11 hours, and it's 5 AM. Oh, it's 5 AM for me. Here it's from 3 AM, so I'm going to go to sleep, and I'll do the plane and travel around. I'll see you then. Just sitting around home, and then do the travel, talk in the morning, explain everything. Oh, it's already morning. So excuse me, I've just literally my hair's a bit of a mess, but that's basically because we travelled overnight. So basically we started off by getting picked up at the hotel at 6:25, and Greece is 2 hours ahead, so it'll be 4:25 here. And I've just been asleep for about 10 hours, so I've just woken up. So we got picked up at around, well, it was 6:25, it was about 10 minutes late, and it was like 2 hours. The traffic was really, really heavy, so it took ages to get there. We got there, we were due there at like think we were like 20 minutes late because of traffic and that. But then we got there, we had to go walk miles because the bus didn't somehow drop us off exactly in the right building. Dropped us off at like the airport, but then we had to go to the far building and there was an entrance, so they could have dropped us there, but they didn't. So we got there, we had to queue for like check-in for ages. And for those who have already checked in, which not many did because we couldn't do it 2 weeks ahead, they just quickly did bag drop and went. We went to check in, we were there for 1 hour, we got to the front and they had some problem with seats, so then we had to wait even longer. But we'd done that, and then we had to walk quite far again to the like security bit where you like empty all your bags out and your phones and your laptops and all that. And then we had to drink a load of water because we bought like loads of water for the journey, but then we didn't drink much of it. We ended up being in most of it. So we went through security. We didn't queue for long, that was literally like 10 minutes. Not anything like Manchester where we had to wait ages and ages and ages. We were in that whole room for like an hour. This literally took like 15 minutes. Then we got through and it was all like the duty free shops and all the shops and that. And we grabbed a pork gyros each, which is like a pita, not pita, but it's like thick, like bit pita. Yeah, it is a pita, I think. With like pulled pork. You can have chicken, but then you have pulled pork. They do chicken gyros as well, but at the airport they only had pulled pork. Pulled pork with, I can't remember what the dip was called. It's like a white dip. It's a bit like sour cream and chive dip, but it's not. Begins with S, I think. But I can't remember. So some white dip with pulled pork, red raw onion, tomato and chips. I only got 2 chips, but that's not like the main thing. The main thing is to get a load of pork. So we got that. We didn't eat it, we just got it because we were going to eat it at the gate. But then we went to the section of all the gates, and then we were gate 2. So there were like different sections. Not all the gates, but we went to like a section which was gate 1 to 10. And then we got there and it was like passport, there was a humongous queue. And we're like, because we had to wait ages in check-in, we literally only had half an hour, so we're like, we'll just go straight to gate without food. You see this humongous queue and we're like, no way can we stand in it, but we had to. We got to the front, it's a humongous queue for passport control, like check your passport. So we got there, we got through and we literally had like 20 minutes, so we rushed to the gate, we were gate number 2. And there was 10 gates in that queue. It was like gate 1 to 10. So we had to rush right to the end, because obviously 9, 10 all the way down to 2. We got there just about in time. We got there about 15 minutes before the gate shut. So we got through, and then we had to get on this little like bus to the airplane. We got on the airplane and they were quickly like rushing everyone on because it was time to leave and not everyone was on. But it wasn't just us. Well, there was a massive bus that was like overflowing that already went, and then we had to wait for another bus. We saw it leave, but we didn't quite fit on it, so we had to wait for another bus. And our bus was not even half full. We were like the second load of people. Because we had a problem with our seats, we had to wait even longer. So we got the bus onto the airplane and we were sat right at the back. Row 37 was for crew staff. And then row 36 was the last row for passengers. And we were sat 36 ABC. So we got there and I found there was a really good like place. I have no idea where the place was because we were just up in the air and it was like all lit up and stuff. Manchester at night looks quite lit up as well. But so basically got on the plane literally 5 minutes before we had to leave. And there's a place that's really lit up, and I took a picture, so I'll insert that after. Then once we got on the plane, we were flying at 9:50 PM Greek time, and landing at midnight 00:20, which for us would be 2:20. And we landed at 00:22, and the whole journey went smoothly and everything. We set off straight away, no delays on the whole aeroplane front, just to check in a bit. So we got off. We then had to walk quite far. We just kept on walking and walking and walking and walking and walking. Up one escalator, up some more stairs, and walking, and we got to like passport control thing at the other end. And if you're over 12, you can go to like fast track when the machine things do it. Somehow we just ended up in that queue anyway, but it didn't really matter. We were all over 12. And them things are supposed to be even quicker than the queues. It's where you put like the shiny side with the photo underneath the scanner. Take your glasses off if you've got glasses on, because obviously your photo don't have glasses on. And them things are supposed to be quick and easy, but of course, if one person goes wrong, or if they don't recognise someone, then it doesn't really speed it up. So me and my mum got through like straight away. Well, my mum got through first time. Mine took slightly longer, but it still worked first time. Whereas my sister did it about 3 or 4 times and it just didn't recognise her. So we got through nice and quick and speedily, skipped the massive queue. And then my sister standing anyway, so it made no difference whatsoever. But she got through. I think it's because she changed quite a bit since the photo. But anyway, we got through and then we had to wait for luggage. Luggage took forever. We just stood there and stood there and stood there. But then as soon as the luggage started to come, it came really, really quick. Like all the luggage came. We were one of the last, but like all the luggage came and everyone was leaving at the same time. And all our luggage came pretty much straight away. Mine came, my mum's came. Then mine came like literally like 2 suitcases later. And then I think there was like 3 suitcases in between, and my sister's came. And then to get out, there was a massive queue because obviously all the suitcases came at once. So then we were all leaving at once. So then we all had to queue to get out. We got out and then we grabbed a drink because we all drank the ones we got on the plane. Then we had to go to bus stop E to the car park. It's basically like a bus that takes us to the car park. Waited about 5 minutes for the bus. Then we got to the car park, got our keys, and then just came straight home. It was a 2-hour drive from Manchester Airport to here. We got home at around, well, probably got home about 20 minutes before, but I went to sleep at 6 AM, which was 4 AM England time. And I probably got home about 20 minutes before, because that's the time I went to sleep. Then I went to sleep, and this is all I've done. So I've already shown you that I'm watching the originals and my bagel. I had that about an hour, almost 2 hours now probably, so I'm off to go and put a quiche in the oven and eat a quiche. My mum and sister have gone to the supermarket because we haven't got any food. But that was my travel update and my travel like end of the holiday. I start working tomorrow, but I'm gonna vlog my day in a separate vlog. So it'll be tomorrow's vlog. But yeah, I do hope you have enjoyed these holiday vlogs. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and I also want to know down in the comments if you prefer these vlogs or if you prefer main channel videos. I am going to try and pre-record videos before I go on my next holiday, because it's in like a week. Crazy to think I'm already back to normality, but the week is probably going to go quite quick. I'm kind of thinking got to go back to normality, but it's not the end of the world. And I will see you tomorrow with, well, I'll see you today technically because I'm filming today. But I'll see you tomorrow with another vlog.